I think it'd be very interesting if we got you all's views on who you thought was better between the California Kid and Jack Ramsey.
Well, coming from BACW, I have to say Jack Ramsey hands down. I've known Jack Ramsey since 2003 when he debuted with the BACW, and he's always done a fantastic job calling our matches all the time. We have matches up on YouTube right now, especially like Bolt Massacre. That was like one. That was a very, very good example of early Jack Ramsey. That's just early Jack Ramsey, and you see Jack Ramsey now, and he continues to do a fantastic job. So I'd say Jack Ramsey hands down.
Consistency.
Very consistent. Very consistent.
I don't know, man. Jack, I'm a guy who brought this guy in. You know, I mean, I gave this guy a start. You know, like I said, Jack. I think Jack is coming along really nicely. He gives me a couple of days off, which is nice. You know, especially when I've already gone ahead and broken in the crowd for him. You know, it does really well for that. You know, like I said,
are you calling him a substitute?
Well, for now he is. I would say he is right now. But
let me know that's my point exactly. Jack Ramsey is giving you days off, but could you give Jack Ramsey days off?
Give Jack Ramsey days off.
Could you give Jack Ramsey days off?
So you're missing the point.
So he can do his job, and I'm
giving Jack Ramsey work. I'm giving Jack Ramsey work. You see,
because
when Jack Ramsey got started, when Jack Ramsey got started, he came over from BACW. This is the real story behind all this. Jack had just had a new addition to the family. He had a kid, a real nice. I mean, I was all for him there. You know, I went to the shower. Jack, he needed some extra money. You know, of course. So during the time where GWC was getting ready to finish up their last season there, I brought Jack on to fill in for some matches. He commentated. He did really well. Jack, man, what a shouter! What a shouter! The guy's got a voice, but shouting does not substitute for wrestling knowledge. You need that. You need that in there. I taught Jack what he knows. I gave Jack his start, and Jack is doing well. I just think he needs to definitely calm down and call the action sometimes, because I keep telling him he needs to take it easy because he's going to overdose on Alka-Seltzer. For God's sake, this guy.
But look at the comments. Look at the comments on the matches in which he's commentated. Before when there was no Jack Ramsey, there were no comments.
What are you talking about?
Let's go back.
That's all people ever talk about is me.
Go back and take a look at the Rise Today ladder match, and they were commenting on the commentary. It was Jack Ramsey.
Yeah, Jack Ramsey. That was his time to show that he was worthy to be on the stage.
He was worthy to be on the stage even before GWC.
I wouldn't say that.
He's worthy to be on the stage even before the GWC.
I agree with that.
Jack Ramsey can call a match.
No, you're breathing smoke up Jack Ramsey's ass.
And I take Jack Ramsey right now in the boy, the son Jack Ramsey has now. I'd take Jack Jr. over the California Kid.
You're just entitled to your opinion.
He turns 13. So you like those
opinions with a strong
You're talking out of your bum here, man.
After all,
everybody knows the California Kid is the greatest commentator in the history of backyard wrestling. I say that, and I can say that and not even be pompous about it. I can say that and not even be arrogant about it, because I have commentated more matches than I can count. That's a fact. That's a fact. Anybody out there will attest to it. Jack Ramsey, he may be there in maybe another year or so, maybe another 2 years, depending on how fast he progresses. But Jack, let's be serious. Jack Ramsey is not there yet. I applaud him for giving Jack Ramsey some credit here, but everybody knows that Jack Ramsey is not ready yet.
Yeah, but if Jack Ramsey does slow down, and if he does break down over time, if he does only have 2 years left in him, well, consider the fact that he's picking up your slack.
Oh wow.
Okay,
so that's definitely something to consider right there. So if you did your job and you let Jack Ramsey do his job, maybe he'll have more longevity in his
So I'm not doing my job. I'm not doing my job all of a sudden.
Oh, I'm not saying you're not doing your job, but
I'm doing my job. When Jack Ramsey blows his load too early, he's a kid. Jack Ramsey is a kid who blows his load too early out there, and when he can learn to hang long like a real man out there on those matches, then I will acknowledge Jack Ramsey. Jack Ramsey, I taught Jack Ramsey. Jack Ramsey hasn't even gotten his dick yet wet.
I haven't. I've known Jack Ramsey for a long time, but Jack Ramsey takes no sick days. He takes no vacations.
As anyone should who's getting started. When we're going up to Tennessee,
When we're going up to Tennessee, Jack Ramsey's there. When we're making trips over to Columbus, Jack Ramsey was there. Even in the GWC out there in Phoenix City, when there was no California kid, Jack Ramsey was calling those matches.
Because
from my understanding, in your respect match against CJ, you wish Jack Ramsey was there because Outlaw put everybody to sleep, brother. Come on now.
Hey, Jack, like I said, Jack. Hey. I'll give Jack his due, but Jack Ramsey can't hold a candle to me out there. What are you talking about, boy? Jack Ramsey can't even hold a candle.
But he holds your slack
of wrestling. Hey, look how long I've been in the game. I think I deserve someone to pick up the slack for me. I'm a veteran. I've been in the game longer.
And Jack Ramsey's been there since 2003.
Well, look, I'm not ready to pass the baton to Jack Ramsey yet, but Jack Ramsey's going, like I said, Jack Ramsey's going to continue to pick up my slack till the day he gets ready. I feel like stepping off the mound, so we'll leave it at that.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Cali is obviously set in stone about Cali, and Fred actually is taking the point on Jack Ramsey. Okay, so let's move on to the final debate. We're all here for. Okay, so who will be Mr. BACW?
This has been a pretty wild, pretty wild edition of BACW. What is it? Live and real and live.
I'm real, man.
Yeah, this is the first time, but
definitely real.
I'm gonna have to go with. I've known the Melvin Bell since. As far as wrestling career, since about 2002, we've been having these hardcore matches. But Ryan North is definitely at that level. He's so wily. He's such a veteran. He's so sly in the ring. And Ryan North, he brings something to the table that not too many people can really bring to the table. Even everything that he lacks as far as speed, power, agility, he makes up with it with just ring smarts and ring prowess.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with the Melvin Bell. The Melvin Bell. The thing about it, that what you just said, he has to make up for that with his prowess. But with the Melvin Bell comes speed. Speed, not only with the strength and his ability to overcome adversity, the speed at which he'll bring it. The speed at which he'll bring it stands a chance to overwhelm Ryan North. If Ryan North cannot take control of it at the offset, he's going to lose, and I see that happening here. As soon as he slips up, one error will cost him this match, and I see it happening. That's why I'm going with the Melvin Bell. He surprised me. He surprised you, and I definitely see this as being a full flush. He's going to win this.
But like when I look at this matchup, I refer back to the legendary fight between Dan B. Severn and Royce Gracie, where Dan Severn had Gracie mounted for about I want to say about 12 minutes in this fight, and Royce Gracie still pulled out the victory. Everything that Royce Gracie lacked in that fight, he made up for it with just wits and just knowing what he's doing. I'm not at all saying that D. Melvin Bell doesn't know what he's doing, because D. Melvin Bell is a fantastic wrestler, but Ryan North, just from my experience as far as going against Ryan North, he can somehow, some way pull it out.
It's a question though. It's a question though, because it's a question of, will the young lion overtake the old lion? It's for this situation, you got Ryan North in there, and Ryan North, he's wise, but I don't think he's wise to the level to guarantee his own victory or to be comfortable when he's in a pinch. Because as we've seen, the Melvin Bell is able to apply his own version of the press, which you're very familiar with. The press, now, to see you, unlike with you, Ryan North couldn't overcome it because you go at a different pace, but the Melvin Bell doesn't give any time. There's no time between that. It just once it's on you, it's on you, and he doesn't stop. That oscillating offense, I don't think Ryan's going to survive it, to be honest. I don't know if he has enough technique.
Why couldn't the Dallas Mavericks ever beat the San Antonio Spurs in the playoffs? Why was it always so difficult? Dallas Mavericks, their type of game in the past. I'm going off in the past. Even the Phoenix Suns, for example, they just can't really seem to beat the San Antonio Spurs. They like to run and gun. The San Antonio Spurs, they like to slow down the pace, and it's always been effective. But the more methodical you are, the higher your percentage is as far as winning.
No, let me tell you something about that situation. For one thing, the Mavericks and the Spurs, they both play sort of a run and gun. They're both like textbook approaches, and when you watch them on the court, it's done very cleanly and like sweeps. But in some cases, it's like is the best offense defense, or is the best defense your offense? When you look at the Melvin Bell versus Ryan North, it's that same scenario. You've got two men in there with two specialties. But see, the thing I'm looking at here is that Ryan North does not have enough reversals to survive an assault from the Melvin Bell. And I see that happening in there. It's like the Melvin Bell's going to go in there. He's going to run and gun on him. Oh man, he's going to it's going to come hot and heavy. You know, Ryan can stay cool in there. I've seen it. But Ryan's temperature starts going up after a while. And when Ryan's temperature starts going up, his concentration starts to slip. That's how he lost to you. And I see it happening the same way here, except faster. It's going to happen so fast. This match is going to be over, man. This match is going to be over so quick. It's going to surprise us. I mean, it's going to be one of those championship fights that surprises us.
I have to disagree with that. I doubt the match is going to be over quick. I believe this match is going to go a solid 15-20 minutes. That's my guess.
Full out.
That's my guess on it. But the longer the match goes, more in favor for Ryan North, because he'll have plenty of time to think.
Ryan North, I don't agree with that. I think Ryan North is not going to have any time to think. Ryan North is going to have no time to think in there. He's going to, for one time, he's going to have to go off his instincts. He's not going to have time to use any of his strategies.
But he has good instincts.
He has decent instincts.
He has good instincts.
No, I don't see good. I see decent.
You're not going to discredit Ryan North, because I've faced Ryan North. You're not going to put that.
You have faced Ryan North, but I've seen it. No, it's different.
He beat me in our first match. I'm not going to let you
the first time. The first time. Why was it the first time? Why was it the first time?
The first 2 out of 3 falls match. The first fall in the 2 out of 3 falls match. Erica, you watched the match too.
No, it's always the first time. No, you can't say it because it's always the first time.
The first fall.
No. But this is different.
I'm not gonna let
you are slower than the Melvin Bell. It will happen quicker, and you know it. It will happen quicker now, and it's not gonna be like the first time. Oh no, it's always you see, you're forgetting the first time. The first time. You know about wrestling. You know about wrestling, man. This is backyard wrestling. What do you know about wrestling, boy?
Okay.
Man.
Well, it's very clear that Fred is going in favor of Ryan North, and Cali is clearly going in favor of the Melvin Bell.
And I'm always right, just like Jack Ramsey is the better commentator.
Oh, okay, we're not going to go back there, but I think wisdom or speed, it all is going to come down to heart. Okay?
Wisdom.
That's what Ryan North has.
Wisdom.
And that's what I've been preaching.
No, he doesn't have it. There you go. He's just got
you didn't say wisdom.
Good instincts. Instincts. You argue instincts. I'm leaving it at that. Instincts. Not
here,
wisdom.
BACW.
I have wisdom.
It's gonna be a great matchup. Don't worry about it. The fans are for it.
Yeah. In all seriousness, folks, it's gonna be a good match. Watch it, please.
Great match. Here at BACW, this has been both live and real. Have a good day.